channel. Today we are going to be recapping the New York Jets versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers NFL game on Sunday. Probably, it was a good game, for kind of losing, if that makes sense. I know no one wants to lose. No one wanted them to lose, the Jets. No one wanted the Jets to lose. But it happened, sadly. We were up 24-10, in the third quarter. That was amazing. I thought we played well. Even though we lost, I felt we played one of our best games of the year against the defending Super Bowl champions. I mean, this team that we faced this weekend they were the defending Super Bowl champions, and I feel like we did so well against them. That's actually, that's a sign towards improvement. Even though we might have lost, that is a sign towards improvement. And talk about Zach Wilson, that he probably had his best game, one of his best games of the year, if not his best game of the year. Either that or the Titans game or the Jaguars game, probably his best game of the year. I honestly think he played so well in this game. Even though the Jets did lose, I have, so much strong feelings about the Jets going into Week 18 versus Buffalo. Buffalo might bench their starters. If they do bench their starters, I think the Jets have a pretty good chance at winning this game. If they don't, then I want to be positive, but, I do think the Bills, will do great against us. But that doesn't mean we won't win. I'm not saying we won't win. I'm saying, it's going to be much more of a challenge to win. But anyways, we are here to recap the New York Jets versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. A lot of plays were great. Braxton Berrios scored the two first touchdowns. That was amazing. Zach Wilson made some darts to a few receivers. Keelan Cole at the 1 yard line catch. That was an amazing catch. So I just think that the Jets are showing so much signs of improvement, and I can't wait to see what they bring next week and possibly even next season. I think the Jets, are a playoff caliber team. I think the Jets will at least make the playoffs in the next 2 or 3 years. Maybe even next season. I doubt it. But I do think the Jets will make the playoffs in the next 3 or 4 years, and I am not doubting that. But the Jets do have an elite offense. Just because we're the Jets and people look at us as the bad old Jets, I don't think people realize how much of a good roster we have until they actually see us winning or playing really good. Because once we become a playoff caliber team, then people are going to see how much of a good offense we have. And to play against the defending Super Bowl champions, the Super Bowl champions, playing against the Super Bowl champions, and leading by 14, even though we did blow that last play, where Tom Brady threw it to his receiver for a touchdown, I got pretty upset about that. I was telling Tom Brady through the screen. I was telling the Jets defense through the screen, why that play? Why that play? You could have just covered him that play. I had thoughts about the Jets-Raiders game last year. And, those thoughts just immediately came to my head. So it's funny, actually, because, we actually had a big lead over the Raiders, too. But, it's the Jets. Can't really expect anything else from that. But anyways, I think we played so well against the Buccaneers. It's like I always say, on any given Sunday, any team can win. And I think that's a perfect example of that, that shows. I think the Jets this season are a perfect example of that saying. They beat the Titans, even though the Jets were a huge underdog against them. They beat the Bengals. Again, the Jets were a huge underdog against them. But no matter the uniform that you are under, they're all professionals. Any team could win. That's all, again, another example of the Lions-Cardinals game. The Lions destroyed the Cardinals, So, like I said, doesn't matter the uniform, any team could win. And that's almost the Jets-BUCS game. If the Jets won, or either team won, so if either team won, it still would have been a perfect example of no matter what team you're on or no matter what the uniform you're under, you are still professionals no matter what. Like, the Jets are, the Jets have one of the youngest rosters in the league. And I think once these guys start developing, the Jets will be such a good team in the future. It just takes time. We have a new coaching staff, a new quarterback, new running backs, a new wide receiver core, a new defense. We got a lot of young guys on the defense, and the young guys on both sides of the offense and defense, Elijah Moore, Michael Carter, Elijah Verrett-Tucker, they're all three of those rookies are doing so good in their rookie season, and I'm so excited to see what they bring in other seasons. Defense, Riley, number 33, Michael Carter the second, Brandon Eccles, those are three rookies that are outstanding. They've been outstanding this whole season, and I cannot wait for what they, bring the New York Jets in the future. Now, coming this weekend against the Buffalo Bills, I think the Jets will play a really good game against Buffalo. I don't think it's going to be like the first game at all, because Week 10, that was 8 weeks ago, I think the Jets will improve. The Jets have improved so much over the course of the season. I don't think I've seen so much improvement over the Jets. So I started watching the Jets probably 6 years ago. I think I started watching the Jets probably 6 or 7 years ago. So it was just, I don't think I've seen more improvement in the Jets than, I started watching it, I think, 2016 when I was in first grade. So, I think I started watching the Jets when I was in first grade. So I believe that the Jets showed so much improvement. I'm just, I'm just shocked, because the Jets have shown so much improvement, like rosters, like the new roster is so much better than last year. Like, Sam Darnold is good, but I think Zach Wilson will be a better franchise quarterback in the future. Again, who's our running back last year? I'm pretty sure it was Ty Johnson and LaMichael Piron and Frank Gore. We got such an upgraded running back core. Tevin Coleman, Austin, what's his name again? Austin something. He was number 36. Austin Walters, I think his name is. Michael Carter, Tevin Coleman, Ty Johnson. They're all doing amazing this season. And the wide receiver core too. Jamison Crowder, he was decent last season. Denzel Mims, again, decent. Rashad Perriman, decent. Corey Davis this season, we picked up a lot of good receivers. Our offense is so good. Once people start realizing it, once we start winning, people will start realizing how much of a good offense the Jets have. Now, what we have to do in the offseason is work on our defense, because our defense is probably the worst going against the rush defense in the league. Because if you guys have seen in the past of this year how people run the ball against the Jets, it's not pretty for the Jets defense. So I just think, this past weekend, it was amazing. Even though we lost, I think the Jets put up such a good fight against Tampa Bay. I'm just happy about that. Even though I am sad about the loss, because I thought we had him. I thought we did have him. But even though the Jets did lose, I think the Jets played a really good game against Tampa Bay, and that's all I'm happy about. So I'm looking forward to next week and the offseason for the New York Jets. I'm so into this rebuilding for the New York Jets. The Jets have already kicked off such a great start for their rebuild, and I'm so excited to see what they have next for next season. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. If you are new, make sure to hit that subscribe button with post notifications on so you never miss a video. And I will see you. Oh, and one more announcement, guys. We hit my goal. We hit 100 subscribers. I am so happy about that. That's been my goal ever since I started. 100 subscribers. That's the most I've ever had in my life. Well, it's the only channel I've ever had in my life. I think, I'm just so happy, and I'm so happy like that my viewers, love my videos. I'm just so happy we reached 100 subs. And so anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, hit that like button if you enjoyed it. And again, if you're new, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, Jet fans.